Welcome, everyone. We're about to start meditation. Welcome to this guided meditation and visualization for your animal spirit guide. I'm Anne Ahokangas. Breathe deeply, leaving any thoughts, worries, or tension as you continue to relax and go deeper. Allow your thoughts of the day to be set aside and bring your focus to your heart center. Whatever truly matters will be waiting for you when you return from your journey. And just get yourself comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths. And now I invite you to use your imagination and imagine standing at an open door. There's a warm light emanating from inside the room, beyond the door. Feel the warmth and light emanating from the room as you begin to move towards the room and into the room. Enjoy the warm light, feeling its gentle touch on your face. Take a few gentle and deep breaths as you relax some more. Looking around you, you notice that you have walked into a huge library. Just take a moment to notice the sights in this enormous library. Notice the smell of the paper and ink, the smell of the books. So many books. Feel the texture of the floor under your feet. Take a moment to look around at the rows upon rows of bookshelves, just stuffed with books of every color, shape, and size. Some are crisp and new, while others are dog-eared after countless readings and rereadings. Don't worry about choosing a book, though. One is already waiting for you. And when you're ready, proceed to walk through the library, following your intuition until you find a small reading nook and a beautiful upholstered chair. It looks so comfortable and so private. On the seat of the chair rests a book. It's quite a large book, but seems to be just the perfect size and weight. Notice how it's bound in a smooth black paper. Its title is stamped on the cover in simple golden letters, although you may not make out the words just yet. Take a moment to relax in the chair, releasing any tensions and worries as you sink into the soft cushions, as you relax more deeply. The letters and characters on the book cover begin to shift, rearranging themselves into the title, Animal Spirit Guide. As you watch the letters arrange themselves on the cover of the book, you realize that within these pages lies the place where you will meet your animal spirit guide. Now open the book and notice that you have been transported to a place you have never been before, where an animal waits for you. It wants to meet you just as much as you want to meet it. And it will approach you in a calm state of relaxation. So as you relax and release any expectations of seeing your animal guide right away, you allow this time and this meditation to relax you even more, releasing you of any expectations. And now, taking another gentle breath, you are ready to open the book in your lap. And as you do, you gaze at the letters printed on the page. You watch them expand, growing larger and larger until they fill your vision. They seem to just run together, forming a blur of words that moves around faster and faster, spinning and encompassing your whole body in a gentle glow of words. And finally, gently, they begin to slow down, then become smaller, until they finally dissolve. You notice yourself sitting underneath a large white canopy, watching the rain pour down outside. You see the beautiful greenery all around you. There's a small stream trickling to one side as it winds its way towards a lake just out of sight. Off in the distance, you can see snow-capped mountains, and behind you, you sense the sounds of ocean waves. And as you release focusing on the landscape, you begin to notice the rain again. As you watch droplets splattering and splashing against the ground outside. And you hear the rain on the canopy fabric above you. Listen to the soft rumble of distant thunder. Let yourself inhale the scent of damp leaves and soil. And as you exhale, release the tension in your body. Taking a few more deep breaths now, as you savor the soothing sounds of the rain and distant thunder. And if your mind begins to wander, allow your gaze to travel across the landscape around you. Notice the way every climate is represented here. Far off to one side, you see the sparkling sands of the desert, while the snowy mountain peaks reveal themselves off in another direction. Breathing more deeply now, inhaling the clean air and the smell of the rain. You sense the possibilities all around you. Everything is so lush and varied. Even though you can't see it, you can feel a kind of presence here, just waiting for the perfect time to reveal itself. Let this presence fill your awareness. You feel so at peace. Let yourself breathe deeper and absorb the sights around you. And when you're ready, close your eyes to all these sights and landscapes, and notice how immediately your other senses sharpen. The rain becomes music around you. The air touching your skin seems softer than before. Listening to the sound of rain and feeling all the possibilities around you. And when you open your eyes again in this rainy landscape, your spirit animal reveals itself to you. It may approach you, or maybe it sends you a signal. However it presents itself, you know instantly and unconditionally what and who this animal spirit guide is. Take a moment to absorb this feeling of peace and calm awareness. Listen to the sound of the rain and smell the greenery all around you. And when you hear the resonant ringing of a bell, open your mind's eye and allow your animal spirit guide to reveal itself to you in a sign. As you gaze upon the sign your spirit animal has given you, allow yourself to approach this magnificent creature. Wherever it is, you easily find yourself closer to it, or it may be next to you right now. Either way, bring yourself closer to it. Do you have a question you would like to ask your spirit animal guide? Ask your question now. Or simply allow yourself to spend time with this beautiful animal, enjoying your time together in this place. If your guide has a message to relay to you, accept it with gratitude and a smile. And if your guide is silent, simply allow yourself to be, and to be open to the wisdom and power of the animal as it reveals itself to you. As you savor this time with your animal spirit guide, you notice that you feel your physical body calling you back. Take a moment to thank your guide for its presence here with you today, knowing that it is happy to meet you in this place again and again anytime you wish. In this moment, wherever you are, allow yourself to return to the white canopy. Look at the rain pouring down outside the fabric. Watch the way it splashes off the leaves of the trees and clings to each blade of grass. Notice the smell of wetness. And as you notice these things, you sense something nearby. When you turn toward that sensation, you see that the black-covered book is resting next to you. Allow yourself to pick it up, opening it to the place where you left off before your visualization. Watching the words on the page grow larger and larger, swirling together, a combination of ink and paper. Feel the letters encompassing you in a loving and gentle embrace. softening the sounds and sights of the rain and surrounding landscape. Nothing is visible except the book in your hands and the words on the page swirling around you. They begin to slow down, dissolving from your vision. You find yourself seated back in the library, the book lying closed on your lap. Bring your mind back to what you experienced in the world within this book. Take a moment to thank your animal spirit guide for its guidance and presence with you today. Express your gratitude toward the library for preparing the adventure you have experienced. When you have finished, allow yourself to rise from the chair in the library and find your way back to the door that you came through. Past the shelves of books and anything else that may reside in the library. When you reach the door, step through the doorway as you feel the warm glow of the library decreasing. You now feel a sense of clarity and confidence within you, and you know that in every way you are getting better and better. Breathing deeply and enjoying all the sensations of your body as you bring your awareness back to the room you are in. Grateful for the awareness you have been given, take another deep breath now. Knowing that even if you do not see your animal guide, it will always be with you everywhere. And with this knowledge in mind, begin to notice your surroundings, the room where you began this meditation. When you're ready, begin to notice the objects and individuals all around you, and bring to mind again the wisdom that your spirit animal shared with you today. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, returning sensation to any parts of your body that may have slept while you were experiencing. When you're ready, let your eyes open, adjusting to the brightness of the room. Take one last deep breath and sigh it out. Oh. You are ready to take on the rest of your day, filled with the wisdom of your animal spirit guide. And so it is.
I am dreaming, you can't stop me. People pulling me all directions, good intentions manifesting This is the way it's gonna be. Life is a flower blooming for me. My dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams.
Waves are crashing, winds are blowing. May not know where I'm going, but I am going.
This is the way it's gonna be. Life is a flower blooming for me. My dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams. Sweet as sunshine, flowing down like rain. Possibilities, you know my name. After the blossom, I'm tossing the seeds into the wind. After the blossom, I'm tossing the seeds into the wind. I'm setting them free. My dandelion dreams, 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 my dandelion dreams. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Life unfolds with grace and ease, endless possibilities. They're everywhere, they've always been, when I choose to let them in. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. I've outgrown those smaller dreams, the way they used to limit me. I make the space, invite love in, magic fills my life again.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
There's something bigger calling me to follow where my passion leads. I trust that flow, don't need to know. I dance into the great unknown. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be. Let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow. I'm finally free, oh blessed be. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow. I'm finally free, oh blessed be. I'm finally free. You know I'm finally free, oh blessed be.
What if a prayer is not a plea, a desperate call with tears that fall on bended knee, but breathing out and breathing in, it's God in me that lives and breathes, my trusted friend. My life is a prayer that God is praying. My thoughts are words that God is saying. My laughter is the sound of angels playing. My life is a prayer that God is praying. What if today I had the chance to move and sway? God leads the way in my life's dance. What if I knew without a doubt, no need to fear, God's right here within, without. My life is a prayer that God
One. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Hamilton. Welcome to everyone here and everyone online. We are grateful for your presence today. My name is Marcia Daly and I will be your presider for today. 10% of all that we receive goes back out to bless our community, and this quarter we are blessing Food for Kids Ontario and Unity Canada. So let's start our service with I'm Worthy, written by Karen Drucker and sung for us by Emilio.
This is my song. People try to tell me who I'm supposed to be, but now I know the truth, and that truth has set me free. The media tries to tell me each and every day how to look and how to act, what to feel and what to say. But I have a secret I've known since birth. I'd say I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. They can tell me I'm lazy, tell me I'm fat. I can give them the power, and I know better than that. I'm a child of love here on this earth. I am whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth when push comes to shove. Know what I'm worth, I am a beacon of love. Know what I'm worth, I'm an angel of light. Shining, 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 so bright.
I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worthy.
I would compare myself to everyone I see. I didn't know the power
In me.
but when I need a shot of self-worth, I say I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. I say no to anyone who tried to judge me. I say yes to my own
Divinity.
This new way of being feels like rebirth. I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth when push comes to shove. Know what I'm worth, I am a beacon of love. Yeah, know what I'm worth, I'm an angel of light.
Shining, 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 so bright.
Sorry.
I know what you're worth. Good morning. I'm Ann Ahokangas, and I'm your spiritual director here at Unity. Please join with me in this opening intention. I'll say it in the first person, present tense, and positive, remembering there is only one thing going on here. It's spirit. And spirit is all that is. It is the seen, the unseen, and it's right where I am. And as I relax into this knowing, I remember that it's up to me if it's to be. It's up to me if it's to be. And so I align myself with that truth, knowing that who I am being, what I am believing, and the words that I'm using, the stories that I tell, direct my life and bring towards me everything energetically equivalent to that. So with a grateful heart and this knowing, I let go and I let it be so. And say, yahoo, let's go. And so it is.
I give myself permission. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing unlikely about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in just some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate
Today's absolute word, written by Paul Hasselbeck, is fearless. I fearlessly live authentically. In the past, I may have hidden my inner light, afraid to be myself. I may have tried to please others by conforming to someone else's idea of who I should be. I may have shrunk from an aspiration, fearing that I would fail in pursuit of my goal. I may have doubted the divine perfection at the core of my spiritual beingness, identifying with my perceived flaws and feeling small and inadequate. Today, I make a new choice. I choose to live fearlessly, drawing upon my power of faith to believe in myself, my power of imagination to envision my best life, and my power of understanding to know my divinity. Bold and brave, I am fearless as I live my life authentically, pursue my dreams, and express my divine nature.
Love myself the way I am. There's nothing I need to change. I'll always be the perfect me. There's nothing to rearrange. I'm beautiful and capable of being the best me I can. And I love myself just the way I am. I love you just the way you are. There's nothing you need to do. When I feel the love inside myself, it's easy to love you. Behind your fears, your rage and tears, I see your shining star. And I love you just the way you are. I love the world the way it is, 'cause I can clearly see that all the things I judge are done by people just like me. So till the birth of peace on earth that only love can bring, I'll help it grow by loving everything. I love myself the way I am, and still I want to grow. But change outside can only come when deep inside I know I'm beautiful and capable of being the best me I can. And I love myself just the way I am. 'Cause I love myself just the way I am. You're beautiful and capable of being the best you can be. And I love you just the way you are. 'Cause then I love myself just the way I am. So I love you just the way just the way it is. 'Cause I've learned to love myself just the way I am.
Can you guess what the theme is today? Do what you want to do, and also, what do you want to do? So as we continue this celebration of Pride Month, which is the entire month of June, you're invited to live authentically, out loud, and in color. So were you thinking this morning maybe, what should I put on? Should I fit in? Should I be bold? Should I be whatever? What guides you? Who do you want to be? I love who I am, trusting my higher self to guide me in every step. I like that, and I love this little image of the girl who's an angel as well. If the rate of change on the outside exceeds the rate of change on the inside, the end is near. I don't know who made that quote, but it's the whole idea that if we're not constantly growing and evolving and changing in some way, then we're really deteriorating. And that could be your health, it could be your finances, it could be your work life, it could be your friendships, it could be any of that. So anything that you leave unattended eventually just kind of goes on its own merry way. So think about that as to what haven't you been paying attention to. So I'd like to look at radical self-expression rather than just self-expression, about our true colors and coming out of the spiritual closet. Are you ready? So have you ever felt like you're wearing a mask, hiding your authentic self from the world? I certainly had many years, decades actually, of doing that, only because it was the only way I felt safe. And it was also because I guess my mother and father, more my mother, didn't feel safe in the world, so she taught that to me as well, that I needed to have a persona, a facade, to make my way in the world and not ruffle feathers, I guess, and to just feel safe. So know that you're not alone, because many of us suppress our true selves, often without even realizing it. And that not realizing it can be something, because you've done it for so long, you don't know that you're doing that. And yet, have you ever gone up to someone and you can sense their true essence and you wonder why they're hiding it? Why are they not just giving it? So there's a system that wants to keep people in their place. The system believes in scarcity, in lack, and in fear. And that's really what marketing is after as well, is our belief that we're not enough unless we have something. We're not enough if we don't do something. And, oh, if somebody ever found out that you're not enough, how terrible would that be? And there's a system that if you think highly of yourself, that must mean that you think poorly of everyone else. And if you have too much confidence, then you're taking confidence from other people. And as I thought about that in terms of how it expressed in my life, it really was what my parents taught me. Don't boast, don't brag, don't seem too big for your britches, because then you'll be they'll pay attention to you. And who knows what might happen if they pay attention to you. And yet, gee, some of the best things might happen if they pay attention to you. But we're not taught that. So are you feeling like you need to be more of who you are? One of the beauties of getting older is who cares some of the time. And yet, I remember a senior lady, she was about 85, and she loved to wear, back then it was knitted leggings, like in bright colors, and beautiful sweaters that she made. And they were always red of some kind. And she said, I love red no matter what color it is. And she always had matching lipstick, and it didn't matter where she went or what she did. She was always bright and bubbly. And I remember thinking, as a very timid late teen, early 20s, that wow, when will I get to be that comfortable in my skin? So, have you thought that if you have too much money, then you're taking too much money from other people? Maybe you haven't, but the one thing I have noticed, if you have a conversation with someone about if you'd win the lottery, what would you do? Most people right away would talk about how they would give it to others and be charitable, whether it be family members or somewhere in the world. And you know what that's saying? That's saying that you think you have to do that because otherwise they wouldn't have it. You're thinking they have less and you have, that you need to somehow share it. And I want you to just think about that, because that's a consciousness thing. And it may be deep in your consciousness that's keeping you from being as prosperous as you might be able to be. So you might start with, how do you receive a gift, especially if someone's offering you money or something that's quite valuable? Do you go, oh, thanks, I've been waiting for this? Or do you go, oh no, I couldn't possibly, because you feel like you'd be tethered to them for some reason? Again, it's a consciousness of money. So this is the system that keeps us playing so small and keeps us from having a high opinion of ourselves. I was thinking about some of the blessings that I have had in the last, well, just in the last month, because the blessings have happened, continuously. And I sat for just a moment and I wondered, do I share it or am I being braggy? And so the conversation was, well, why wouldn't you share it? Because you share your story with people and where you're going and what's happening. And I mean, the only thing I can teach you is what I know for a fact to be true about spirituality. Because I can give you lip service about what I've read, but I can only really tell you what's true for me. So I remember years back saying, ultimately, I want to have a career where I can live anywhere in the world and be able to do what it is that I do. So it manifested as ministry, and now it's showing up also as the possibility of art being a part of my, I'll say ministry, because it's what I do in the world. And when I decided that, I would really love to get my art out there, but I'm not super mobile. So I can't really sit at like art shows and have to march half a kilometer to a bathroom and, all of those inconveniences and carry everything to the tables. And, I'm thinking about all the things that I wouldn't be able to do. So I said to Spirit, Spirit, you have to find a way for me to get this out there, because it seems to be coming out of me like crazy, this artwork that I'm doing. So, find a way. And this lovely lady by the name of Deborah came to me and said, would you like to hang your art at this theater in Hamilton? And I went, wow, okay. And she says, well, which ones would you like? I said, you pick. I mean, Spirit guided you to me already. Continue to be my angel. And then another thing that I was looking at was, there's this beautiful artist here in Hamilton. Her name is Julia Vinstra. And she does these bright, colorful things that I absolutely love. It's not my style of painting, but the colors are mine. And I thought, wow, I would love to rub elbows with her, to experience some of her knowledge and be involved maybe in something she's doing. Well, I applied to something called the Square Foot Show, which is something she runs in North America. And I was accepted. So I'm going to have 3 to 5 pieces in a exhibition that is online only in July. And just because I was open to it, it showed up in my mailbox, in my inbox. So, for all the limits that I thought that I had, I said to Spirit, I know there is something for me. Show it to me and I will say yes, even if it seems obscure. So what have you been limiting yourself to? What have you said, well, I couldn't possibly do that because of X, Y, Z, or I couldn't possibly enjoy that or have that or whatever, but somehow there's something in you that feels unfed unless you follow it. Because if you say to Spirit,
these are my parameters at the moment, and maybe they won't be forever, but they are right now. And I know that you gave me this desire, you as in the you inside of me, the greater part of me. So show me, which way am I to go? Because it does. It really does. So the difference between typical and radical self-expression. So typical self-expression might involve wearing clothes that reflect your personal style or sharing your thoughts and opinions with friends. That's the typical. Radical self-expression is about pushing boundaries and defying conventions and embracing your quirks and your eccentricities and unconventional beliefs without fear of judgment. Now, I would say that most unity people, I'll say unity people because you know what I mean when I say that, people who follow these ideas, these radical ideas that your thoughts create your life, have a tendency to be a little more funky in terms of how they present themselves to the world, or at least very comfortable in their skin. And it's because of these teachings of recognizing that who I am, who you are, is perfect just the way you are. So another key difference is the level of intentionality, a conscious, deliberate choice to reject societal pressures and live authentically, even when it means going against the grain. You know, have you ever made the deliberate decision, even though everybody else is doing things a certain way or everybody else is going in a certain direction, that you choose something different because that feels better for you? So typical self-expression often happens naturally and without much thought. And part of the reason I think that you and I get together on a Sunday, or perhaps it's via the videos that we have, is because you're making a deliberate intention to expand your life, to expand your awareness, to have more good in your life, to have more control of what seems to be uncontrollable. So radical self-expression, however, is conscious, deliberate, and it can be to reject societal pressures to live authentically, even when it means going against the grain. So by challenging norms, you're embracing your uniqueness, because that's your speciality. You are who you are, and who you are is just perfect. You're making a statement about the existing situation, advocating for a more inclusive, diverse, and accepting society. You know, and that's talking also about pride, but I think it's also talking about being able to make your way in the world and to, in spite of people's judgment, because they're thinking small, to just be who you are. This is how you, one person, is a catalyst for change, inspiring others. Now, I know that if you saw somebody leaping down the sidewalk outside your house, and they're wearing a Superman cape and, you know, a halo on their head and maybe purple lipstick, and you might look and you might even be critical. But how many of you might say, wow, good for you. Good for you. You're having more fun than I am right now. Radical self-expression takes things to a whole new level. It's about shattering societal norms and expectations, not just bending them slightly. There was something on a program that I was watching. It was called Travel Guides, and it's Australian, and it's about this group of people that travel around the world checking out these places, and then they say whether they would go there again. And in this one scene, they're on a little paddle boat or whatever in a bay, and there are these naked men diving into the water. Now they've fuzzed out the genital part, but all the women are like, oh my God. And I'm laughing, thinking to myself, how many years ago was it now that they made it legal that women can walk down the street without a top on? That men have been able to do it forever. But women, it was made into the legal system. So women, ladies, we could all show up on a Sunday morning topless if we wanted to. Wouldn't we just shake the world? There's a few just looking very embarrassed. Oh, Marcia. Will you lead the Congo line? Can you just can you just see that floppy Congo line? Yes, yes, this is true. She says, speak for myself. So I'm talking about why is it that we do what we do and why we don't do, and I'm making light of it. But the thing is that there are a lot of things that are legal to do that people don't do because they're afraid to do them, or they're shy to do them, or they just don't choose to do them. So imagine walking into a corporate meeting dressed in your favorite superhero. Or, you have the cap and mask and, what, cape and mask, like come to church with a funky hat, or whatever. And some of you are going, there is no freaking way. And others would say, okay, I'm up for the challenge. So it's about unapologetically being you, even if it makes others uncomfortable. And I know I would be uncomfortable. So there are certain things I wouldn't do. But it'd be really nice to be that free. I mean, I grew up Finnish. Finnish as in 2 N's, from the country Finland. And we take saunas without our clothes on. Even as a group, we take saunas without our clothes on. That's not something most of the world does. So I'm already very comfortable in my skin. So by fully expressing yourself, you're likely to reveal hidden talents, passions, and unique perspectives that might have been suppressed. So stop suppressing. Start by getting to know yourself at a deeper level. What are your core values, passions, and beliefs? What makes you feel most alive? I had someone in our art class yesterday ask about my art, and I said, it's just oozing out of me right now. Like it's just, I can't stop the flow, even if I wanted to. There is something that just says you have to create every day. So what have you got that is egging you on, that you just don't feel right if you don't do it? And maybe there are all kinds of reasons that, in your head, your mother is saying, your friend is saying, your neighbor is saying, but that in you is saying, I've got to do this. So challenge your comfort zone. Radical self-expression often requires stepping outside the familiar. Choose new experiences. I expect you to wear a bold outfit next week. Or if not bold, really bland and you're normally bold. How about that? Because growth happens at the edge of comfort. Create without fear of judgment. And you can express it through art. And it was something we had a great discussion at our art class on Saturday, and on the many Saturdays that we offer it, is that it's not about the art. It's about recognizing the limits that you put on yourself when you're being asked to play. Is there limits when you're asked to play? Unless it's a game with rules. But playing generally has no rules. So don't worry about being good enough. Focus on the joy and the authenticity. Because who you are is magnificent and valuable and important. And what you have to say doesn't matter what other people think about it. And surround yourself with supportive people. Join things that you can do, that there are people there that think like you, even with your quirks. And creating art as radical self-expression is a powerful medium, because it really has you dig deep to what wants to be expressed by me. And if you take some time and look at the history of some of the art, some of it you would say, oh my goodness, I could do better than that. And yet it sold for $1 million on the world market, whatever it was. So when you create art, you're not just making something unique, you're making a statement and about what you believe in. So the key to find what resonates with you and allows you to express your authentic self most effectively is to find it. Find that, whatever it is. Remember, creating art as a form of radical self-expression isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. It's like when Emilio sings his songs, He doesn't sing them exactly the way that the artist had done them. He uses his own self-expression to sing them. And then me sitting next to him while he's singing it, sing it in my own way. You know, and we all do. So let your true colors shine through your work, whatever your work is, and watch as creativity becomes a powerful tool. So I invite you, as we offer these Saturday playful times with art, that you come and push your boundaries. Spend an hour and a half or two and do something that's out of your comfort zone, because it'll show up in other ways in your life. Unleash your imagination, because it's your superpower. It is what creates your worlds, is your imagination. It isn't just for artists and dreamers. It's actually a powerful tool. It's one of the 12 powers that Charles Fillmore, one of the co-founders of Unity, talked about. Without your imagination, even if you don't see pictures in your mind, your life wouldn't be created, because that's the power of your imagination. Your imagination is an amazing force. And so if you're imagining the worst, that's pretty powerful too. So tap into this innate ability to generate new ideas and envision exciting possibilities. So I invite you this week, sit with your imagination and say, what's the greatest thing I could imagine at this moment for my life? And see what comes. Ask it every day. Ask several times a day, because maybe you're not used to asking. Visualize your way to success. If you want to overcome challenges and conquer your fears, use your imagination. You know, I touched a little bit on the politics, and the reason that certain things happen is because many of us think the worst thing will happen, and so we make it so. So why not start imagining the best that can happen? You may not know what that is. Maybe it's in your life situation, in your family situation, in your business situation, in your finances. Imagine that the most amazing thing is happening. And you may not know what that is, but say to yourself, I don't know what that is, but I know how I will feel when I go, wow, that's amazing. That's how I felt in the last month, having to do with my art. Wow, that's amazing. I could never have conjured any of that up myself. So picture yourself conquering that obstacle and achieving your goal. Engage all your senses. Feel it, smell it, taste it in your mind, because it will start to draw to you some amazing things. Like, I know there's a few in the audience that are looking for new accommodations, for instance. Imagine how it feels in that place that is yours. Great things never came from comfort zones. So if you're feeling comfortable, I'm here to poke your buttons. Stepping out of comfort zones is where learning and development occur. So this week you're invited to be yourself in places you may hesitate to share. You no longer have to participate in the old story that Unity is the best kept secret. So I'm going to ask you, to whatever degree is comfortable, to push your boundaries. When someone says something to you that opens the door to your understanding of spirituality, tell them something. Tell them something. And it might be, everything always works out for me. It doesn't matter what things look like. Everything always works out for me. And I know that because that's the truth for me. That might be something I would say. Or someone says, oh, that chocolate cake is to die for. So maybe what you can say is, you know that you're affirming that you're going quicker to the grave by eating that chocolate cake. Why don't you say, I love eating chocolate cake, and once in a while, because it makes me feel so good, it's good for me. Can you see the difference? And that's putting your spiritual self out in the world. It's not just stepping back and thinking it and thinking, boy, that person's going down the tube real quick saying those kind of things. Speak to it. Be bold. Historically, our understanding of God could have been controversial, but today it's actually much more common. And people don't always necessarily use the word God, so I'm very sensitive to that. And only because I didn't use the word God. It just didn't resonate with me. So what's preventing you from doing what you want to do and sharing who you really are in the world? That's the question. I have an answer for you. If you look in the mirror, you'll see. That's what's preventing you, is you. That's the only thing preventing you. And maybe it's just your belief that you're not worthy of something. Maybe you think you have to come up with the idea. Something is limiting you. So can you be just open to say, I don't know the answer, but I know that the resolution to this, whatever this is, feels good. It feels supportive. It feels exhilarating. It feels like I'm alive. It feels so amazing. And let it show up. So this week, you're invited to come out of your spiritual closet and tell the world about your personal relationship with the divine, however you want to do that. Because you know, there are so many people that come to us here and they say, why are there not people busting out of the seams of these places that teach this way of being? And it's because we're afraid. And what are we afraid of? To share the fact that your life too can be good if you think this way, if you use these teachings and follow this way of being. I'm not telling you how to think, or I'm not telling you what to think, I guess is the word. I'm telling you how to think. Think in terms of what you want to draw towards you, and be willing to share it, because there are people who, with just a little bit of guidance, a little bit of understanding that their thinking is creating their life, they could have so much better a life. And whether they come to us or watch us on YouTube or go to another center in another place, whatever, it is valuable, and it is so much more valuable than keeping it inside. So answer this question. Am I staying in my comfort zone? And if yes, what opportunities am I missing? Guess what? You don't know what you're missing. You have no idea what you're missing. Why not say, I want to find out what I've been missing? Are you ready? So we looked at being radical in your self-expression. Ladies, if you want to go topless, it's legal. In Ontario. If you're looking in other provinces, I don't know. True colors. Why don't you show your true colors? Even if that means dressing in neutral colors is your true colors, yay. But be your quiet, wonderful self then. And come out of the spiritual closet. Share why your life is going so well. Why it is that every Sunday, or at least sometime during the week, you connect with spiritual understanding in some way. And let's have a good time. So if I were brave.
Wendy, you want to sing with me? Yeah, you want the mic? Oh. What would I do if I knew that I could not fail? If I believed with the wind always fill up my sails, how far would I go? What could I achieve? Trusting the hero in me. If I were brave, I'd want the razor's edge, where true believers dare to tread. I'd never lose faith, even when losing my way. What step would I take today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What if we're all meant to do what we secretly dream? What would you ask if you knew you could have anything? Like the mighty oak sleeps in the heart of a seed, are there miracles in you and me? You know there are. If I were brave, I'd walk the razor's edge, where true believers dare to tread. I'd never lose faith, even when losing my way. What step would I take today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? If I refuse to listen to the voice of fear, would the voice of courage whisper in my ear? Maybe this is what I'd hear. I am brave enough to move ahead, where true believers dare to tread. I'd never lose faith, even when losing my way. What step will I take today? I am brave. What will I do 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 today? I am brave. I am brave. I am brave. I am brave. We did it. What? No harmonies in this song yet.
What was your takeaway today? All right, let's hear Wendy sharing first.
Okie dokie. Gertie says we are invited to be brave in our expression of self. And Agnes said, this song is my takeaway. What would I do today if I were brave? And one thing that you said today during your talk, if someone was running down the street in a Superman cape, like, would you do the same thing? It reminded me of this guy in Hamilton. I haven't seen him for a while, but I used to call him Dancing Guy. And he would have earbuds in and he would dance all over the place. And every time I saw him, it just made me feel so happy because he was just so joyful.
I have a friend who has whose name I won't mention because I don't know if I have permission to share. But I am inspired by him because he has chosen to come out of the closet to wear dresses. He loves wearing beautiful dresses, and it's definitely not conforming, but he's choosing to do it in his workplace and wherever he goes, and he's doing the things that he loves, wearing dresses. And so I'm like, you're such an inspiration to me, and I love him. He's an amazing soul. So I just wanted to share that, and he inspires me. Yeah.
And he's being accepted everywhere.
Yes.
Well, thank you, everybody. And for me, I'm taking away the thought of what makes me feel alive, to stop suppressing and think of what makes me feel alive. And that's it. Yes. Shall we turn our attention to conscious giving? And by your conscious giving, you are saying yes to supporting our community with all that we're doing, including bringing this message to virtually anyone, anywhere in the world. You may support us by sending us an e-transfer to admin@unityspiritualcenter.com or checks payable to Unity Spiritual Center. So for all the gifts that we are going to receive, let's say together, divine love that I am, blesses all I give and all I receive. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, and thanks. Give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to notifications.
Just do
Just do it. Don't talk about it. Don't put it off. Just do it. Just say it. I'll speak my truth. I'll state my needs. Just say it. Just claim it. Act as if no it's done. Just claim it. Just breathe. Breathe in faith. Breathe out fear. Just breathe. Just do it. 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 Come on, do it. I'm gonna give myself a gentle push. I'm gonna start today. Just do it. Don't talk about it. Don't put it off. Just do it. Just trust.
trust,
I trust myself.
trust myself,
I trust my heart.
trust,
Just trust.
just trust.
Love. I'm gonna give love. I'm gonna show love. Just love. Faith.
Faith,
I have faith.
have faith,
All is well. I have faith. Just do it. 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 Come on, do it. I'm gonna give myself a gentle push. I'm gonna start today. Hey, hey. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. I'm gonna rap now. Hold on. Give me a second. Every time I criticize and focus on my flaws, I will realize that I am worthy and capable, and I deserve to have it all. So now's my time to rise and shine, go for my dreams that in my mind. Take one small step and
So for those of you coming in person, next week is Potluck Sunday, just to remind you. And before we say the prayer of protection, I would invite those of you watching online and those of you here to think about when your dream, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, is fulfilled. How does it feel? And I would like for you to either put it in the comment section, just the how it will feel. I feel fabulous, I feel amazing. I don't need to know, God doesn't need to know what specifically has brought on that feeling, because does it really matter? Because if you feel great, everything is good. So here in the sanctuary, make a prayer request that just says, I feel fabulous, I feel good, whatever it is that is the culmination and the expression of that manifestation that you're looking for. And place it in our prayer box here. And for those of you online, place it in the comments or put it into the live chat or send me an email. Because you know what? It's already done in the mind of God. You just have to open to it. So are you open? Nod yes. Thank you. Okay, let's say the prayer of protection together, which is a combination of Dillett Freeman's work and also mine. The light of God surrounds you. I am the light. The love of God enfolds you. I am the love. The power of God protects you. I am the power. The presence of God watches over you. I am the presence. Wherever you are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. And we'll end it with free. Do we know it?
No, this is, I used to go to bars and I'd take my top off and then I would dance the night away. So this is one of those songs back in the 90s. Okay, I'm oversharing, but yeah. No, so this is a good dance song anyway. Back in the 90s. I was younger then.
Where did it go wrong? When did we lose our faith? My brother was in me, but can he depend on me? If you must try, maybe you can find a better friend than any other. If you gave more than you took, life would be so good. Come on and try. Now's the time, 'cause you're free to do what you want to do. You got to live your life. Do what you want to do. Bless you. 'Cause you're free to do what you want to do. You got to live your life. Do what you want to do. Are we a stranger? Is anyone really there? Now we are all the same, trying to hide our pain. Making champions another, 'cause we're all together. We have to live in this world together. Open up our hearts, life can finally start. Come on and try, now's the time. 'Cause you're free to do what you want to do. You've got to live your life. Do what you want to do. 'Cause you're free to do what you want to do. You've got to live your life. Do what you want to do. Do what you want. Do what you want to do. Do what you want. Do what you want to do. Do what you want. Do what you want to do. Do what you want. Do what you want to do. When you're down and you're feeling bad, everybody is left you sad. Feels like no one will pull you through.
got to live your life. Do what you want to do. 'Cause you're free to do what you want to do. You got to live your life. Do what you want to do.
Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel to remember that you create your life and that choosing how you're going to feel as it unfolds by being your intention every day? I choose to see the wonder. I choose to see the blessings. I choose to experience life to the fullest. I choose to be challenged in ways that allow me to grow, that are safe and perfect and comfortable for me. What is it for you? Because remember, I love you in spite of it all, because of it all, and because you're perfect just the way you are. Bye for now. See you next week. No, it was perfect.